Yep, edged it.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep. Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep. A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. There'll be runs here. Over. India are 315 for 1. Yep, yep. Really good shot there. Wait! Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. There's a chance if this hits.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Drives and misses everything.
Gill shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. No shot offered. Confident appeal. Could it be? Nice solid defensive shot.
Negated the spin well there. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Bowling.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Got right in behind it. Solid defence, very compact. Yep. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Bowler. Bowling. End of the over. India are 321 for 1. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the northern end. the gap perfectly.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way this time. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Hazelwood coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
That's the over. India are 334 for 2. Oh, that looked nasty.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
This should be close.
there.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Cummins has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder. Great shot.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Misses everything.
Hazelwood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Bowling.
Timed that brilliantly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good return there, back from the deep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. They'll get at least one.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Finds the edge. Bowler is confident on this one. Yes, well taken in the slips.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Time that perfectly.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Edged. Big shout. A beauty. Brilliant catch.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Super piece of timing.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Nicely played.
That's one from the textbook. Driven through the covers and they can really enjoy that one. No need for the fielders to chase it.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The session comes to an end, and there's been a lot to like about what we've seen. I'm off for a short break. Hazelwood from the pavilion end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nice shot, runs possible.
Wait on. Yep.
Bowling.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait on.
Super catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Cummins with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
There'll be runs here.
Yeah.
Bowling.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
Good shot.
Yeah.
It's found the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Solid defence, very compact.
Not much you can do when you bowl a slower ball like that.
Yeah.
Got right in behind it. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. Start. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end. That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yeah.
Just about timed that perfectly.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Yeah.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here. End of the over. India are 439 for 5. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Quick onto that in the infield.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce. That was a good slow ball. Picked up well though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Good shot, a beauty.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Wait there.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
8 runs added in that over. India are 447 for 5. Beaten on the drive.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Start. Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Wait.
Good catch. Out.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Oh, what a shot that is off your first ball.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
16 runs added there. India are 463 for 6.
About. Bowling.
Absolutely nailed it.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Brilliant shot, that.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Lyon is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Yep. Bowler.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Catch it.
Nice shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Well placed. Should get a single. Out! Good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. India are 488 for 8. Couldn't have played that any better.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope. They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Lion is keeping things tight. Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Misses everything.
Bit of a wild delivery. I would have been calling it a wide, but the umpire lets it go.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better. No interest in that one from the batter. Stark will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 500 for 8.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Dumping! Oh!
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And a great catch. That wraps up the innings. That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. We're ready to get this innings underway. There's a huge opportunity with the time left and with this batting order to build a strong lead and put themselves well ahead